His message to you. What does he want to tell you but can't? But first, let's have a look. Who is he? I would say that potentially he's an earth sign, so that's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, but not necessarily. He might have certain earth sign qualities in his personality. He's someone who is very hardworking, someone who is very career oriented. He invests a lot of time and energy into perfecting his skill and being the best in what he does. I would also say that he really likes money and material possessions because they give him some sort of, emotional comfort. Okay, his message to you. What does he want to tell you but can't? Okay, first of all, I would say that he feels strong physical pull towards you. He sees you as someone who is very mysterious, someone who is very elusive. He feels strongly attracted to you. He feels almost addicted to you. He cannot, forget you. He feels like he is, he's very inspired by how emotional you are, by how different you are, how unpredictable, and maybe even a little bit impulsive you are. And he's thinking, she's magical. She almost put, a magic spell on me because I feel almost, compelled to be in her proximity. I feel compelled to be with her. I feel this physical pull, this physical draw to be with her in the relationship. He feels like this relationship is very karmic. Like he probably doesn't think of it, oh, she's my karmic partner, but who knows? But he definitely feels like this relationship is different. Something about her is very, very special. She is very feminine. She is very, she has a lot of, tender, gentle qualities. She's very creative. She's very intuitive, but also she feels special. And although our relationship is, up and down, can be, push and pull kind of situation, still feel like I need to be with her. She changes me as a person. She changes my identity. She changes my personality, and I become a better person with her. He wants to be someone who is fair, someone who is consistent, someone who is, your ideal partner, someone that you can rely on, someone who can be, very, very fair, someone who is treating everyone how they deserve to be treated. And he feels like being with you helps him understand some of his, negative actions, how he sometimes mistreats people, and, just is being weird. Essentially, he feels like you are very, very valuable. He wants to tell you, I really value you. You have a lot of self-respect. You are very high in my eyes. Like, I see you as wifey material. I see you for long-term relationship, potential. And I also really like how you look. I think that you are very, very pretty. He really likes how you dress. He really likes how you present yourself to the outside world. He feels like you're very independent, and he feels like you really don't need him. And this is driving him nuts. And I'll get to that in a moment. He feels like he just wants to be surrounded by your energy. He wants to be in your aura because you not only have, emotional, maybe financial resource, but he just feels at peace with you. And he feels, like I said, that you are making him a better person. He has feelings for you. He wants to tell you that I want us to be together. I feel like we have, emotional connection with each other. I feel like we will complement each other really, really well. I feel like we can build a relationship together. We can have this, emotional and also physical union. He wants to touch you. He wants to hug you. He wants to cuddle with you. But at the same time, he needs to hide his feelings and emotions, and he needs to, detach. He needs to keep his distance because he is scared that you are going to break his heart. He's scared that his feelings are not requited, and he just feels like, he's entrapped a little bit. Like, he doesn't want to get hurt, but at the same time, he also wants to express his affections, right? We also have the Knight of Cups here, and he feels like he wants to, he wants to hug you, he wants to kiss you, he wants to just be with you, but at the same time, he's holding himself back quite a lot. He's holding himself back, and he doesn't want to, be too much for you. He also feels like sometimes you can be a little bit cold as a person. Like, you are very, very independent, someone who is, like, you don't really need him, like, like, he feels like sometimes you might be a little bit cold with him when it comes to your communication, but he still knows that you are a very intuitive and emotional person, if that makes sense. He feels, like he cannot offer you much, and he feels like he needs to, be someone to be in the relationship with you. Like, he cannot just, expect you to be with him for, for vibes. I don't know. Okay. Let's have a look what else. He's asking for some time. He's asking for you to wait for him, and he's asking for some time because I guess he would need to kind of like make himself known for something to, kind of progress in his career, because he's at this point in time, he's at the very beginning stage of his career. So he needs a little bit more time to progress financially and also potentially emotionally. And he's just asking for more time for you to wait. Okay, what else you want to tell her? He says that I will fight for you. I will fight for you, and I will fight for this relationship, and I don't care if other people are giving you attention. You're mine, right? You're mine. I don't care. And he sees you as a star. Like, he feels that despite the fact that you might have, some emotional... Oh, we also have Ace of Cups here. Despite the fact that he might feel that you have, maybe physical distance or emotional distance, he still sees you, as his favorite woman. He's fantasizing about you quite a lot. He's creating fake scenarios in his head about your relationship, and he's saying that he will breach that distance, but he just needs a little bit more time, and he's asking you to wait for him. But he also admires your beauty. He thinks that you are, someone who is, essentially from the other planet. Like, he feels like you are not just, your physical appearance that he really likes, which is like very, very cute, very unique, very, ethereal, but he also feels like you are very, different from everyone else when it comes to your personality traits. Like, you are also very understanding, and you also have very unique creative vision. And yeah, he has feelings for you, and he's asking for you to wait, and he's telling you that he has feelings for you, and he's serious about how he feels. Although sometimes he might feel, in your communication, he might feel like he's, kind of like pushing you away a little bit or being detached. It's because he has a lot of insecurities that he needs to, fight. He has a lot of things internally that he needs to process for this relationship to work. And he also feels like he needs to achieve something, like earn more money or, have certain social position to be worthy of you, because he considers you, a little bit higher than him. Like, he thinks that you are a little bit out of his league, so he wants to be, on his best behavior. And sometimes he might just, be kind of like weird or awkward with you, because he doesn't want you to know how insecure he feels about this whole situation.